everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela. Today is the beginning of April and that means empties video. So I'm going to show you my empties for March. And as always I have them in my bucket. And next to me I also have my, not my trash can that I had before. For you that haven't been watching my latest empties, I'm actually saving my empties in a bag. And then in December or in the beginning of January next year I will go through everything that I have used up during this year and see how much I have actually, well, used up, what has been my empties. Here I have a lot of small things, to be honest. Not that many things that were big. I thought I was going to use up more bigger things, more things also, but I think those will come very soon and be in the April empties. I have actually already like 2 or 3 items on the floor that is going into this bucket when I'm done with this. This is actually a flower pot from Ikea. When I'm done with this and I have emptied this to my bag, they will start piling up in this one. So I'm gonna go through this and, well, let's see what I've used up this month. First of all, one more of my Tommy Girls. Before I had like all the Tommy Girls from 2005, 4 perhaps. Last year I think I used up like 12 bottles or something like that, because I normally buy the Tommy Girl Summer Edition, but I also had like the normal Tommy Girl. This one is Tommy Girl Brights. I think it's called Brights Neon. It looks like this. This is it 100 ml? Yes, it's 100 ml. So this is actually from 2015. I have written it in the bottom. I don't think you can see it because it's just marked. So from 2015, so it's Tommy Girl Brights Neon, and I bought it at the airport in Amsterdam. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2015, 2 years ago. I bought it then. So yeah, that's gone. And if we should continue with perfume, let's see. I know I have more perfume in this. Where is the other one? I have 2. Oh, here it is. So, I have these 2 small mini ones from Yves Rocher, or Yves Rocher, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's rêve. I can't pronounce that, but it's 2 bottles, like this, small ones. It was a blue perfume, and I can see if I can get this to focus. Perhaps you that speaks French can then comment and say to me how to pronounce that. I have no clue. But to use this, I didn't use it like this, to like take off the cap and dot it on myself. I poured it into this one. This is a spray bottle that I bought to use with these kind of things when I have these minis. But this bottle I'm obviously gonna keep and use if I have more bottles that needs to be sprayed. So 1 big, 2 small, and also, let's see, I think, yeah, 1, 2, did I have a third? Yeah, I had a third. I also have 3 samples from magazines. First off is Paco Rabanne, I think you pronounce it like that, Olympea, perhaps, like that. Smells really, really nice. But until I use up the perfumes I do have, I'm not gonna buy anymore, because I did buy a new perfume when I went to Dublin. But this smells really, really good. I also have, is it Juicy Couture Juicy, I think? It looks like this. This smells also really good. This is more like sweet summery scent. And then we have Chloé Fleur de Parfum. This also smells good. I did actually have a Chloé bottle that I bought in Bath in UK. But like all of these 3 samples smells really, really good, and I will probably, if I find them on sale sometime, I will probably buy them, but not until I use a little bit more of the perfumes I do have. So yeah, 3 samples like this, 2 big samples or mini bottles, or what I want to call them, and a big one. So that is the perfume section. That. Then we can go over to nails, and I have, let's see, yeah, that's all. I have 2 very used up nail files. They look like shit. And they have been with me for a while. And this too. This is like the buffer and like you smoothen out and everything like that. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this side is more gritty and this side is more smoother. So this is from H&M. I'm tossing that. This one, I don't know where it's from, but it has done its work, and I do have more nail files, so I'm throwing it away. I do have 2 top coats. Well, this is actually, I think it's actually, this is a base coat. This is from Pronails, UV Protection Anti-Yellowing. This one is actually not empty. I just mixed it together with another nail polish that I have that has the same effects. Looks like this. So I'm throwing that away. Oops. And then I have this Kiko Perfect Gel top coat. That was my favorite top coat. And I will see now when I go to Spain if they have this individually, because this came with a blue nail polish that I haven't used at all, to be honest. But this, like I said, I used it up, so I will see if they have it like individual. Next up, let's see, we take, oh no, I have one more for her, like hands, not nails but hands. This is the Neutrogena hand cream Norwegian formula, and I think this was special, limited edition by Darling Clementine, because it has like a reindeer and a bird and Norwegian mountains. Look like this. And this is a 50 milliliter hand cream. I have more. I have actually one bigger, 75 or 100 milliliters from this. They are really good. They do, if you take too much, leave like a white cast on your hands. But if you just rub it in really well, then it will go away. But this, really good, very, what do you call it? Like value for your money, because it's so, you don't need that much to help out with your hands. So I have this hand cream. Now I can take lips. I have 2 lip balms. This one is a free lip balm that I get at the blood central at the hospital. It actually looks like this. Geblod.net. This is the second one I have used up. Actually, I didn't use this up completely because it broke and it wouldn't stick together. So I mixed this with another lip balm from before. So I'm gonna use that, and I actually put it in the pot, but I don't like pots, so I will see what I do. But I used this up, well, partially. It was not that much left. Then we have this Burt's Bees Coconut and Pear Moisturizing Lip Balm. To be honest, sorry, but I don't like Burt's Bees. My lips were so dry after using this, and I thought it was only like me. But one of my co-workers, I saw that she had a Burt's Bees too when I was at work. And I was like, oh, do you have a Burt's Bees? She's like, yeah. And And I was like, do you like it? And she was like, no, it dries out my lips. And I was like, thank God, it's not only me, also you, so it's not only my lips that gets dry, but her lips got also dry. So to be honest, I will not repurchase any Burt's Bees. And this was not super cheap. I think it was $3 or $4. And so yeah, I will not repurchase. Right now I'm using a EOS, and yeah, I will see how that ends up with that one. But Burt's Bees, no more. Then we can take, well, we can take this. I got my period when I was in Dublin, so I had to buy Always. Yeah, 8-pack, it's all gone, thank you. We can take this. This is a foil sample of Lancôme, the Smoothing and Glow Boosting Liquid Care. I've heard, well, it's Énergie de Vie. Yeah, I don't speak French. I have heard a lot of about this from a lot of people, and everyone's like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. Yeah, not for my skin type. This left a very oily feeling to my face, and also the day after when I woke up I was still like oily. So I don't think this is suitable for my skin type, because I have oily to dry skin. So, but I have mostly oily. So this was not ideal for my skin type. Smell really nice, but I don't think it's for me, or I should use it earlier in the day and then have it the whole day, the whole night, and then we'll be fine. But I put this on like 6 o'clock, I think, but it didn't work. It was too oily for my skin. Just one package of tissue paper, so that was it. One package of 10 iron tablets, like always. If you have seen my Empties video, I always talk about my iron tablets because I'm a blood and plasma donor. So yeah, gone. We have, and I actually also talking about my plasma and plasma and blood donation. When they have taken in the needle in my arm, they have pushed it in a little bit too hard, and I got bruises, so they gave me these small containers with a cream that helps to reduce, I think, the reduce like the pain or something. I have used it because they were like, take this. So I have 2 containers. This is the first container, and this is now the last time I was there on last Wednesday. So yeah, 2 containers of that too. Then I have, like always, toothbrush. And if my friend Nick sees this, I'm sorry Nick, I know it looks like someone went mayhem on it, but yeah, gone. I also have this, it's to clean in between your teeth. It's called Plackers here in Sweden. I don't know what's called in English, so, but it's good. Cleans in between the teeth. I do have, very dirty, a hair tie, like always. I have a lot of hair, thick, curly hair, if you can see my things here. So all the time something breaks of my hair ties, and this was the small one, so yeah. Then the last thing of this month's Empties, I changed the head to my shaver. Yeah, so yeah, I have that one, and that was everything, to be honest. So yeah, now it's April. The time has gone really fast. So April, there will be some things hopefully a lot of things in this next time when I see you with my empties, because I do have a lot of things that are like so little in that I thought was going to be in this March empties, but I was a little bit lazy to use them up, but they will come this month instead in April. So I wish you all a nice and pleasant April, new month and everything, and I will see you next month. Or yeah, next month. Exactly. Have a nice day. Bye.